PLTR stock news. What is the true fair value price of Palantir stock? Hey there, fellow investors and enthusiasts of all things stock related. Welcome back to our channel where we untangle the intricate web of market dynamics. If you've got a keen eye on the world of finance, you're in for a treat today as we're about to delve deep into a topic that's been causing ripples in the investment community. None other than the captivating Palantir Technologies and its stock, symbolized by the letters PLTR. Now, let's get real for a sec. Palantir has been the talk of the town lately, hasn't it? The drama, the excitement, the should I buy, should I not debate. It's like a financial soap opera that's got us all hooked. But fear not, because we're not just riding the hype train. In this video, we're diving deep into not one, but two captivating articles that have been buzzing around. After earnings, is Palantir stock a buy, a sell, or fairly valued? And one green flag and one red flag for Palantir stock. Now, here's the deal. Before we take this dive into the juicy details, I've got a little favor to ask. If you're as jazzed as we are about exploring the twists and turns of the stock market, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give that notification bell a cheeky tap. Trust me, you won't want to miss our future financial explorations. And hey, if the prospect of cracking the Palantir fair value puzzle gets your financial neurons firing, go on and show some love with a hearty thumbs up. It's like a virtual high five that fuels our research passion. Alright, market detectives, let's get started. After earnings, is Palantir stock a buy, a sell, or fairly valued? What we thought of Palantir's Q2 earnings. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about Palantir's Q2 earnings report. So, the numbers were mostly on par with that Morningstar expected, but what really caught their attention was the impressive growth in billings. We're talking a whopping 52% increase year over year, reaching $603 million. And guess what? Strong billings growth is often a hint that revenue is about to ramp up. Now, that's a golden sign, indicating that Palantir might just be gearing up to make its mark in the world of artificial intelligence. Billings growth and customer growth. But wait, there's more to the story. Palantir's actual sales for Q2 were around $533 million, a 13% bump from the previous year. And while it's slightly below what Morningstar had in mind, the exciting part is those forward-looking metrics. They're attributing the surge to folks showing serious interest in Palantir's products, especially due to the growing fascination with AI. Oh, and let's not forget the customer count. It grew by a solid 38%, landing at 421. That's a good chunk of growth, even though the pace has eased a bit over the last few quarters. It's a clear indication that more and more people are hopping on the Palantir train. Profitability and fair value estimate. Turning the spotlight to profitability, Palantir's adjusted operating margins came in at a strong 25%, nudging ahead of the estimated 24%. This focus on profitability comes at just the right time, especially since the company's aiming to get included in the prestigious S&P 500. And now, for the golden question. How's the stock valued? Well, Morningstar is giving Palantir stock a 2-star rating and believes it might be slightly overvalued compared to the long-term fair value estimate. Revenue forecast and economic mode rating. Looking forward, Morningstar's crystal ball shows Palantir's revenue growing at a hearty 23% compound annual growth rate over the next 5 years. A significant part of that growth will likely come from commercial clients as Palantir broadens its base. They're also betting on Palantir's gross margins expanding as they snag more high-margin commercial contracts and scale their operations. Economic mode and risk assessment. Now, onto the economic moat. Morningstar gives Palantir a narrow moat rating. Fancy term, right? This is because of those strong switching costs tied to their platforms and the strong relationships they've built with customers over time. In plain English, it's not that easy for customers to jump ship, which is a good thing for Palantir's business stability. And yeah, despite expecting some operating losses in the coming years, Morningstar is optimistic that Palantir will bring home the bacon over the next decade, thanks to their strategic moves. Risk and uncertainty. But hang on, Morningstar ain't all sunshine and rainbows. They give Palantir a very high uncertainty rating. Why? Well, it seems there are some concerns about the executive team's game plan. There's a mention of SPAC investment program that went a bit sideways, resulting in a chunky loss. The strategy behind it? Well, let's just say it's a bit questionable. Bulls and Bears perspective. And now for the ultimate showdown. The Bulls and Bears. The Bulls are cheering for Palantir seeing potential in the booming AI machine learning market and their dual focus on commercial and government clients. They also think that modular sales strategy could open the doors to more commercial clients, which could be a sweet move. On the flip side, the Bears raise a few concerns. They point out some growth limitations due to Palantir's self-imposed restrictions and the fact that profitability might still be a few years down the road. Remember, it's all about looking at the big picture and making informed choices in the world of investments. One green flag and one red flag for Palantir stock. Now, picture this. Palantir's been the talk of the town, riding high on the AI wave and rocking a massive 145% surge in its stock price this year. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this rally just the beginning, or are we tiptoeing into risky territory? Well, buckle up as we explore both sides of the story that could shape Palantir's future. The green flag? Palantir's AI Odyssey. Here's the scoop. Palantir's not just hopping aboard the AI train, it's basically driving the thing. And this tech journey isn't just for show. Their brand new artificial intelligence platform, or AIP, is making waves. It's like a turbo boost for the company, offering tools that let customers tap into the power of big language models across their organizations. This nifty AIP might just be scratching the surface. With over 100 business customers already on board, Palantir CEO Alex Karp spills the beans that they're in talks with a whopping 300 more companies eager to hop on the AI bandwagon. So yeah, the potential here? Sky's the limit. But the red flag is to watch the valuation. Sure, Palantir's revenue growth in Q2 was nothing to sneeze at, a solid 13%. Commercial revenue climbed 10%, and government revenue danced up by 15%. But, and here's the kicker, let's talk about valuation. Palantir's market cap is floating around $33.8 billion, which translates to around 68 times this year's expected earnings and 15 times expected sales. And that's quite the leap. But here's the twist. Even though Palantir's adding customers left and right, there's a bit of a catch. While demand's still rocking, the momentum might be tapping its brakes. Some commercial customers are looking at shorter contract terms, signaling a hint of uncertainty. Now, the moment of truth. Should you dive into the Palantir stock pool? Well, that's the real million-dollar question, isn't it? Despite a Q2 price dip, Palantir's valuation is still very forward-focused. The AI buzz and the promising sales and earnings growth are already baked into the stock. So if you're a risk taker with a knack for the futuristic, Palantir might be your jam. But if you're playing it safe, that valuation might raise some eyebrows. In the end, the choice is yours, my savvy investor friends. Keep your eyes peeled on Palantir's AI ventures and their potential to redefine the game. Are we at the edge of an AI revolution? Only time will tell. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thank you for joining us in this video, and we hope to see you in the next one.